What's up, guys? Elysian Castaic here, and I'm back with. You gotta tell me how you pronounce your name, dude.
Kevin, just
Kevin. Okay.
spelled weirdly with a W.
Yeah,
No
'cause I keep
different
calling
reason.
in my videos. I don't know if you noticed. I called you Kewin.
Yeah.
Cause I always say it how it looks. So.
Yeah, I don't really know why my mom gave me a W. It doesn't really make sense, but hey, go for it.
Certain languages pronounce the W like a V. So. It's because
Yeah, we
in
do.
the written form, a lot of languages used to not have a V. That's a creeper. Run.
Oh shit!
And for some reason,
Stand up on him.
I'm having trouble with my. Oh.
It wasn't me.
Oh. Did we get the?
I don't
The
know.
tables are gone. The stencil table and the part builder.
Oh shit.
Oh, oh well. At least we caught the antics on camera. Uh, I got some
Now
dirt.
we have something to do for this episode.
Yep.
I'm guessing
Filling
this
in
is
creeper
our
holes.
Episode 1.
Well, for you, it's now episode 3 for me.
No. I'm late.
Yes, you are. All right, so you haven't been here in a while. You haven't been here since you built the original structure.
Yeah, last time I was on, this was built and nothing else.
Right. Real quick, I'm gonna see. Okay, we got one of those. I need a little bit of wood.
So this is starting to shape out nicely, though.
Yep, I managed to get. I showed my viewers this in the last episode, but that up
Okay.
there is a immersive engineering windmill, and what that does is it provides us a little bit of power as it spins. So it's kind of like
Okay.
passive power. The higher it is, the faster it spins. And there's a different set of windmill blades that we can get later on down the line once we have some steel that will
Yeah.
produce even more RF.
So that's a go.
Yeah, and that's going to be providing power to our steampunk platform.
Mm-hmm.
And our little hidden area, which nobody currently knows where it is right now.
What hidden area? Nobody knows.
Yeah, you guys didn't hear anything. That's going to
What are you
be
talking about?
yeah, that's going to be powered by more advanced mechanism generators and things like that, more high-tech stuff.
Fancy.
So in a
Okay.
way, we have two different projects, and they're both using different systems.
Okay.
So that's going to be what we're going to be using for power from the get-go. I will be setting up some water wheels eventually once I can figure out how to build the water wheel. I have never built a water wheel before. I've kind of skipped
Okay,
that
yeah.
step. I'm currently working on trying to get some more patterns so that we can make the stuff that we
Yeah.
lost.
Do we have any iron?
I've got some iron on me.
Can I get 3?
Yeah, give me just a second. I need to find another log. There's that's not a log. That's sand. There's a log.
There you
right
go.
here.
Thank you, no clog. Oh, yep, thank you.
There's 3. You gonna make a pick?
Nope. I'm gonna make a sickle. And I'm gonna
There's
get
a sickle on the wall, or a scythe on the
There's
wall.
a sickle in my hand as well.
Oh, you're using that to get rid of the grass? Alright.
Yep.
Okay, so part builder, stencil table, and we're back in business. Never happened!
What happened?
I don't
We
know.
have no evidence except the video footage. Of
Yeah, and we're missing the part chest right now, so I'm going to put the stencils that were already made up in the chest over the bed. Which, by the way, has a bunch of food in it.
Oh my god, this is so annoying.
What are you trying to do?
The scroll wheel on my mouse is broken. And I bought this 10 days ago.
I don't often use the scroll wheel for stuff like that. We need another bed. Do we have enough string to make some wool? We
Can
got
I
plenty
use,
of industrial hemp, so I'm going to make up a whole bunch of string right now. Boom. Whoops, give me that. Thank you. Let's get...
I made 38 string.
Alright, well, I got 10 wool. I'm going to make another bed.
I got 19. If I scroll up, it works perfectly, but if I scroll down once, it skips one, so that's annoying.
That's very strange. We don't really have a place for this. I'm gonna put it right there.
This just goes in.
Don't burn your butt off.
Imagine just falling off the bed. Oh,
You spawned in the fireplace. All right, so Jesus.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, in the next update, you need to add in the mod plus TIC.
Yes.
Because that will allow us to take care of certain things a little bit easier.
Oh, I suck at this game.
Well, at least you didn't destroy any of the foundry stuff.
I know, I planned that.
Oh yeah,
said, I'm a professional.
As I'm showing you around the base, you've probably seen this in your couple of times coming on, but we've got a little bit of a smeltery going here.
That's actually something I know how to do.
Yeah.
So that's great.
So we need to. I'm actually gonna go and grab a couple stacks of our stone. Well, we don't. It's not big enough to throw in a stack yet, but I'll throw in some stone so that we can get some seared stone and start getting this thing bigger.
Yeah. It's actually full to the rim.
Well, once it melts down, it won't be. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at here. You can see that I used the maple for the tower for the windmill.
Yeah.
And I'm loving that wood though, dude. I'm loving that maple color.
Yeah, it looks good.
That's what I plan to use for our immersive engineering stuff. Our steampunk base.
Yeah.
Is a lot of the maple and a lot of bronze and copper.
I think that would work out perfectly.
Yeah. I don't know. Do we have chisel?
We will on Monday.
On Monday? Okay.
Or tomorrow, maybe. Depends
we'll see.
On how late I'll stay up.
Yeah, we need to talk off camera about what's going on with the update.
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh shit, I'm getting sniped.
I got a sword.
They're trying to assess. Oh shit, there's 2 babies. Run. Run.
Oh, they're out in the sun. They're burning.
Reverse assassination. Ow.
One's dead. I don't know where the other one went. There he is. He's dead.
He's dead.
All right, we're good. We're safe. Grab the bones.
Wait, does this work? Oh my god, this is perfect. Oh, yep. YOLO.
Except that you're taking down all of the industrial hemp.
know.
Now, there is another tool up here that is really, really good for harvesting stuff.
Should I just place industrial hemp all over this?
No, because we need wheat more than hemp right now.
Okay, now I'll stop planting hemp and start planting weed. Not weed. What?
See this tool in my hand right here?
Scythe.
Yes.
Yes.
If the wheat is grown, this will harvest a 3x3 of it when you right click, and it'll automatically replant everything. So it's basically like AgriCraft.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
I'm just gonna do like this then. Cause that's shit compared.
Well, the sickle is still good for clearing out a bunch of grass, and there's still a lot of grass in the area we got to clear out.
Yeah, I guess.
So what I've been doing is, if you come back to the storage room.
On my way. And by the way, for the people watching me, we made this automatic log chicken. I'll explain later.
Oh yeah, we got.
Tons of logs.
That's another thing I was gonna ask. Do we have the add-on to this mod that puts in the modded
Yes.
chickens?
Or if you just go into your inventory and type chicken, there's a lot of chickens. We have Sink and Night Slime and Cocoa Brown and Bliss Rod, so yeah.
Tin
I
chicken,
think we have
glowstone,
that mod.
redstone chicken, nether quartz chicken. Do we have an osmium chicken? That'll be helpful.
Yes, I think we do. Hang on.
I'm looking. It's probably gonna be a bluish color.
Osmium. No, we don't. Yes, we do.
We do? Oh, cool.
It's gray.
Gray. Okay.
They lay osmium ingots. It's an iron chicken and a nether quartz chicken.
Okay, so the chickens that we're gonna need coal, steel, osmium, and iron. Those are gonna be like our primary chickens.
That can be my task. I can do that.
All right. Now, this is something really cool that I found out from Draconic Evolution. Watch the wall underneath the torch. Whoop.
Wait. Can you do that with? Wait, hang on. Oh, you can't do it with everything.
You should be able to. If you hit P. Look, I put a log on the outside.
Out as well.
Yeah, I put a log on the wall.
Oh wait. Wait. I put a stack of bread on the wall.
Yep.
That's nice.
It's a very easy way to hang up all your tools and things. Draconic
Wait,
Evolution. It's called the Place in World feature.
oh, it would be cool if that covered like the whole block.
That would be cool. Unfortunately, it acts more like an item frame,
Yeah, that sucks.
but
Is it-
without the need for using precious leather in the recipe. And do you know this trick, using zombie flesh to make monster jerky?
Yes.
All right, cool. So up here is a whole bunch of food and a lot of maple wood.
Okay.
The maple wood obviously is what we're using up here.
Yeah, hang on, I'm just gonna. There we go. Yep. Maple wood, fancy stuff. Got it.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's basically everything.
Yep. Do you want to do a quick jump cut while I take you downstairs and explain some things down there?
Sure, we'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay, we're back.
I hope that spin transition worked for you. I don't do stuff like
Yeah.
that. So.
No, that's not gonna be something regular, so don't expect that.
Yeah. So this is our high-tech area, and obviously it needs to be cleaned up, and I put up some cobblestone here so that nobody burns and dies a horrible death in lava.
Yeah, cause there's dangerous. Look. This is not a safe workplace.
No, it's not.
So yeah.
But we are passively producing 1 RF a tick down here with this heat generator in the back. You can see it past this cable, the cable joint. You can see it in the back there.
There we go. Yep.
And it is filling up with power finally. Very, very slowly. If you hover over the little lightning bolt in the bottom corner
Yep.
of the interface, it'll show you how much power it's producing. If yours says joules, right-click it and it'll change to RF.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah.
So yeah, it's producing like 1.6 something or 1.42 RF per tick right now. Not very
Nice.
great. Not great. Now
No,
I've seen people put up a
course.
like a massive wall of these things and hook them all together, and they got something
But-
like 20 RF a tick out of them, but it's not that great.
Do you just need lava?
Lava for the heat generator, yeah. You could put the lava directly into the heat generator, but it only lasts for about a second, and you'll get a burst of like 100 RF out of it.
So, what you're saying is that if we find a lot of lava, we could just make something.
Yes, but I'm going to be getting us a much better power source for down here soon. I'm going to be using, if you go into your NEI and you
Yep.
type in, I think it's called the bio, yeah, if you just type in bio dash, you'll see the bio generator. Yeah.
Yep.
What this uses is biofuel. And once I craft another machine, which is called the crusher, I could put wheat into the crusher. I think I can use barley too. I'm not entirely sure. But we can put the wheat into the crusher and it gives biofuel. And then we just
Okay.
stick the biofuel in the biogenerator and boom, we got power.
Let's see. So you can put saplings, gold. Oh no, hang on. Poisonous potatoes, seeds,
Uses.
apples.
You can also put, I think you put ores in it? No, you can't put ores into the crusher. You have to put something else into it. But you can put ingots into it to get their powdered form. You can also put
Let's see if we
diamonds in to
can
get
use
powdered.
Barley.
I'm looking for it right now.
I don't think we can use barley, but we can use wheat.
Yeah, it's another reason for having a wheat plant.
For some reason, you need to bake the potatoes before you can put them in.
No, you can use normal potatoes too. It's on page 18.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can use baked potatoes. Basically, any plant material that is vanilla, you can use some modded stuff too. Not very much.
This is new. Actually, since I played with Tinkers, this wasn't here before. That's cool.
What?
You can see the stuff on the table and the
Oh yeah,
UI
that
is different.
that came in I think the 1.9 update of Tinkers.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, this is our little system down here. We have an enrichment chamber, which is, in a way, it's like a one-block version of the Tinker's smeltery upstairs.
Okay.
If you put an ore of any kind into this, it'll turn it into 2 dust, and then it will automatically spit that dust into this machine at the end, which is a smelter, and it turns those into bars.
So
Looking around for any ore at the moment.
Wait, why do we need it then?
Because it's part of the chain. The next set of systems I'm gonna set up is going to allow us to get 3 bars per ore.
Okay, yeah, that
So
makes sense.
it's going to make the smeltery obsolete. I'm just looking for.
Oh, you've been hard at work.
Oh yeah, here's a little bit of tin. I'll show you this here.
Yes.
All right, let's go back up to the machine.
You can see I'm new because I literally have a stone shovel, a steel axe, a stone pickaxe, and a diamond sword.
Well, you got to do vanilla a little bit to get into the modded, so.
This actually isn't vanilla tools. What mod is it from? This is actually... I don't know if this is Tinker's. It looks like it. Is this Tinker's or is this not a mod?
That looks like a Tinker Stone pick. Yeah, it says that if you hover over it in your inventory, it'll show you the mod that it's from.
Yeah, but it didn't though.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have, what are we looking at installed?
Nope.
You need it.
Okay.
Alright, so here. Did you pick up a tin ore? Because I thought I mined 4 of them.
I did not.
Alright, here. Take that ore and throw it into the middle machine here.
Okay.
Now this is going to go a little slow because, oh no, it should go okay because power. And then watch the machine on the right.
Okay, so that gives it 2 tin dust. Is that gonna make 1 ore per tin dust? Or...
Yep, it makes 1 ore per dust. Or 1 ingot per dust.
Okay, yeah. So, already now we have like a better version of it though.
Yeah, this is a little bit faster. The only bottleneck that we have with this is the power. Because that one generator in the back there with the lava is not very good for this. But in the next episode that I do, I'm gonna try and fix that up.
Okay, nice.
We'll have better power soon. The only thing that we're going to need is I don't know if we're gonna have a way to passively I don't know if we have any auto farming systems.
And there's gonna be an update on Monday, so yeah. That's coming.
Harvester, we don't have Ender IO, so we can't use that one. Does Tinker's or does Thermal have a
So how many ores did you put in?
I put 2 into this into the enrichment chamber after you put in the 1, so
okay, so
total
this
of 3.
is giving us 6 tin ingots.
Yeah, so currently we're doubling everything, which is like the smeltery, only this is slightly faster.
Okay.
And the biggest difference between the two is that you can't turn this stuff into a tool.
Yeah.
Well, you could if you took the ingot or even the dust. You could take the dust up and throw it into the smeltery, and it'll melt down.
So we could make a smeltery here and
we could
hook it up to this, or
yeah, we could move the smeltery down here if you wanted to. The only thing that we would have to do is we'd have to dig out a hole for it because we don't want to go up too far and end up breaking out into the overworld with it.
Well, are you thinking about keeping this stuff up here, or are we gonna use like one big room?
I'm not entirely certain what we're doing down here just yet. I was gonna talk to you about that actually, because I had a thought. What if we did kind of a bunker system?
I'm intrigued.
What I mean by that is we have like 1 room would be for power, so we would have all of our generators and things over there.
Okay.
And then there'd be a corridor. It might branch off in a couple of directions, go up and down, yada yada yada. And another room would be for these machines for processing all of our ore. Another room would be for like if we do figure out a way to do auto wheat farming.
Yeah.
1 room would be for that, and then we'd have another room for storage, and so on and so forth.
So what you're thinking is that we try to make it so basically we could survive just being down here?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So to put it in fancy, we're gonna try to make a self-sufficient bunker.
And if we wanted to, like, there might even be a way. I'd have to look through the mods that we have, or the mods that you're adding in later. There might be a way that we can even set up some kind of vault door.
That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
We should try to add some security mods as well. Yeah. Add some security mods as well.
Well, if you add in Ender.io, which has a pretty good farming system, just so you know,
Okay.
there is another mod called Open Modular Turrets.
Yeah, I figure out what that is.
Well, basically, you can put down a block, which is the base, and then you can put down a thing on top of it, which is actually a turret that'll target other things and shoot them.
Cool.
So yeah, that's a thing
Can
that you can do.
Can you set it to just target mobs?
You can set it to target mobs. You can set it to target players. By the way, hammer.
Oh, you already made one?
That's why there's a tool forge upstairs.
Yeah, makes sense.
You see this table here?
Oh, I've never seen that before.
There's a table upstairs with a black top on it and an orange bottom.
Oh,
That's
you're
the
kidding?
upgraded system. Yeah, go and make yourself a hammer when you get a chance.
It's just like I've never played modded before.
We're all learning new things.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Just going through all this, just pretending you don't know anything.
yeah.
It's like, wow.
But yeah, again, open modular turrets is the best one that I know for defensive stuff. Like you can set up turrets all over the place, and we can even make corridors that have like blocks that'll move out of the way of a turret as people are walking by.
That would be cool.
Yeah, so they get their butts wrecked as they're trying to get into our area. Intruder alert!
Well-
Intruder alert!
So everyone from the server watching this, don't try to break into our bunker.
Exactly.
It won't end well.
And I think you're adding in, it's called FDB utilities, I think.
Yeah, probably.
What that will allow people to do is we can set up teams and things. And so we
cool.
can know who's on what team and if anybody's teaming up or being solo or things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We've just been talking about mods this entire episode so far.
Well, I have been showing you what's been going on so that you can get caught
Yeah.
up and figure out what's what.
Thank you for that. I probably couldn't have figured it out myself, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you want to make steel.
Yeah.
This machine right here on the bottom.
Metallurgic infuser.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of power. All right. We're going to make enough steel to make a sword for you really quick.
Okay.
So, I'm going to do this. Here. Take these 2 pieces of iron
Thank you.
and throw them in that machine.
The red one?
Yeah, the red slot.
You think?
It's the only slot they'll go in. If you look on the left, there's a bar, like a black bar.
Yep.
See how it says there's carbon in there?
Yep.
I had to throw a little bit of coal into this machine to be able to do that. And look what it made.
Enriched iron.
Yes. Now, I know that's not steel, but wait a minute and I'll show you what's going on here. Now take both
now
those
I'm gonna-
pieces and put them back in the red slot.
Oh.
And this is draining power. That's not good. Hold on.
Going down quickly.
I got wood. Wood will have to suffice, I hope. Yes, that works.
Oh, it's going up again.
Oh, and that machine buzz. I love that buzz. I love this mod for its sounds.
Yeah.
All right, so there's your steel dust. Come throw it over into the energized smelter. Now you never have another use for coal in a furnace.
There we go. And it's not gonna make 2 or? No.
It makes 1 per dust.
Okay. Yeah.
And I've got a stick here.
Thank you.
All right,
I will take good care of this stick.
your steel is done, so go ahead and craft up a steel sword. It's not quite as good as a... Wait, is it as good as a diamond sword?
6.5. No, it's half a heart less than a diamond.
Well, see, I'm looking on my tooltips here, and the diamond sword does 7 attack damage, and the steel sword from Mechanism does 8. What steel sword did you make?
I don't
Oh,
know, but it does 6.5.
here, toss that to me. Let me see what mod that's from. Railcraft, that's why. See, this is another reason that we need that no recipe conflict mod that I was telling you about. Because what that'll do is in the crafting table, it'll add a little arrow on the side so that if you do a recipe
That has multiple uses.
that has multiple uses, there will be a little arrow and you can cycle through the recipes.
That's genius.
Yeah. Because I was trying to make a bronze sword earlier that does, from Mechanism, I think it is. Bronze.
Yep.
The bronze sword from Mechanism does 10 attack damage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I was trying to make that, and every time I made one, it came out with, it came with the thermal foundation one, which only does 6. So I was a little sad. I used a lot of bronze by accident.
How much could you have used to make one sword?
Well, I tried multiple times, and a couple of times I got fed up, so I just threw it in lava. And let's just say that 10 pieces of bronze were sacrificed while I was trying to figure that out.
Oh wow.
And we have 6 left up there when I finally gave up. So yeah, so we got a little bit of a plan of what we're going to do. We haven't talked about the upstairs yet for the steampunk base.
Yeah.
But I haven't started on any more industrial or immersive engineering. My bottleneck there is I need cows. I need leather.
Okay.
Because conveyor belts from immersive engineering. I'm actually showing my people this. Conveyors. The conveyor belt from immersive engineering requires 3 leather per
Yeah.
craft. But you get 8 conveyor belts for each craft. But I still gonna need that leather, so I'm gonna have to go cow hunting and
Yeah, I can
drag a bunch
probably
back.
set up some stuff if you want to.
Yeah, I highly doubt that there's going to be a leather chicken. Oh my god, there is. There's a
No.
leather chicken.
Okay, I am just gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna make a giant chicken farm. Yeah. That's happening.
That's another thing that we need to think about. Are we gonna put the chicken farm down here?
Can I please get my own room in a bunker where I can make an automatic chicken farm?
Of course. If you want to do that down here in the bunker, you go ahead and do that.
Awesome.
All right, cool. So that works out for that.
Awesome.
So, like this room here, I think could be the start of it. Like, obviously this isn't going to be where
And
any
it's,
of these machines are in the end, but this could be our entrance. Like we can
Yeah.
do, we can terraform out a cave tunnel coming down to this point, and this is where we could
That
have
would
our
be
vault
cool.
door. We could have the entrance going off here. Actually, here's something I'm going to do
Wait.
for you.
Hang on.
What now?
Is there... Oh my god. Are there elevators? They're from... Oh, dude.
Sumo controller box. We don't have actual elevators in this pack right now.
No, but if we get set up with Railcraft, we can probably use the place in spawn. We can make an elevator track that allows vertical minecart movement. It's hard being Norwegian, okay?
Yeah,
So
the
we
only
can
thing
use-
about the elevator track is it only goes up. It doesn't
Oh.
go down.
Never mind then. Let's just use stairs for now.
Whichever works best. I mean, we could do just your typical rail cart system that goes down, and then when it gets over to this area, we have the elevator track going up.
We'll see what we get to.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I've gotten caught up on what's happening, and I'm probably gonna spend the rest of this episode making chicken farms.
Something that I noticed about the chickens, by the way, when I was looking at that leather chicken,
Yep.
it says that you can breed a string chicken with a cocoa brown chicken to get leather.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how you're gonna do that, but like it
So
looks
listen,
like you can
there's-
mutate the chickens together.
Yeah, so there's well, the easiest way to explain it to those watching is there's kind of like a tier system. So you start out with what's the starting ones? There's log, sand, flint, and skeleton, like stuff like that.
Yeah, that looks
So-
like those are the only ones that we've been seeing so far.
So if I type in string here, this is to make a string chicken. You need to breed an ink black chicken and a log chicken. So the log chickens are basic, and to make an ink black, yeah, you can apparently just find them. So yeah, you need to find those and breed them, and then you'll get a string chicken egg, and that's basically how everything works.
Interesting.
You just continuously gather new people and just breed them together. It's a fun time.
I'm gonna wish you luck with that because I can't wrap my head around stuff like that. I tried doing something similar in one pack with I think there was an edition once for moo fluid cows.
Oh yeah, we had that in JoyCraft 1.
Ooh, excuse me. Didn't mean to cough there.
It's okay.
I'm still getting over this sore throat that I've had for almost 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
But yeah, have fun breeding those chickens.
Yeah, I will.
Here, I'm gonna let you use this because I'm gonna be making a new one pretty soon.
Thank you.
Go ahead and use that, and I'll also throw you this.
Okay, so if you just follow me down here, quickly.
I'm hitting my head on stone here.
Yeah.
Everybody always does 3 tall staircases for their way down to the mine, but I have yet to do that. I haven't been on the server
So-
very much. I've been struggling with being sick, so I have an excuse.
So I was just having a quick thought here. So basically, if we start just making a corridor here, right? And we make the vault door down here.
Oh, you want to go this low for it?
Yeah, just hear me out. So, and we make a wall here, right? So we make this corridor and then a door. So we get like one giant room like this. So basically we just block it off like this and we have one giant room for power and stuff. Because if we want to do this, we might go big and make a lot of power.
Yeah, well, eventually, here, go into your NEI and type in reactor.
Okay.
I'm not doing the draconic reactor because those things are dangerous as all heck. But if you look towards the end, you'll see some stuff from mechanism that's reactor related. That's what I'm going to be using.
Okay.
That reactor, it's nowhere near as powerful as a draconic reactor. And I'm going to have to create a whole bunch of different chemicals to be able to get this thing going well. Wow, that was... although that does remind me, is there a sulfur chicken? There is. Of course there... I gotta stop asking that question because there's probably going to be yes to it. But to power the reactor, we're going to need... It's called... Oh, shoot. Mechanism...
But having this bigger room for the chicken mod might actually not be a bad idea though, because
Right.
I have a little
let's
system
see.
in my head for
DT fuel.
automation, and I probably need a bit of space for that.
Yeah. If you type into the search bar,
Yep.
the @ symbol, mechanism,
Mechanism.
and then you go to page 2, you'll see a bunch of what look like fluids down towards the bottom.
Yep.
There's one that says DT fuel.
Yep.
Uh,
Purple one.
yeah, to make that, I need deuterium and tritium. And that's going to be hard for me to make because those things, liquid tritium.
So we're gonna have a
Tritium.
chemical room in our bunker. It sounds like.
Yes, we are. Because to get all of this stuff, I have to go through a long and obnoxious process for generating those things. Because you have to break down certain items. You have to create... we're going to need to find a desert somewhere to make brine. Because you can break the brine down to make a couple of chemicals. I'll need a solar... what is it? A solar neutron activator, which
That
is
sounds
used.
fancy.
It can make the solar neutron activator is what makes the lithium.
Okay.
It makes the tritium. I'm sorry. It uses lithium to make tritium.
You see,
And
you're good with that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm good with chickens.
I'm trying to
yeah.
remember the whole process, but off the top of my head, I'm having a heck of a time.
Yeah, I basically understand about 10% of what you're saying. So yeah.
Okay, so it's not the chemical dissolution chamber. That is for the ore processing.
Well, I'm just gonna ask you a quick question. So do you want me to just go up
Hydrogen
a couple of layers, so like up to 30 here, and just start making a big room, and we can like make rooms inside that room again? Because I can take some time and just make a giant room if you want to.
That could be something that could be done. We do need to get, well, as you're mining, you're going to be collecting resources, right?
Yeah.
All right, so all the ores that you get, obviously anything mechanism related, like, well, copper can go into the smeltery. I found that out, so that's good. But osmium needs to go into the enrichment chamber.
Can you go and get a book and quill and write that down for me?
We don't have any ink.
Go kill a squid.
I'll do that off camera. How about that?
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Or I'll just message you on Discord.
That could also work.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to clear out a whole bunch of stuff, you can do that. I do have to go. I'm gonna have to end my video here because I have to. I got some cleaning to do. I'm really behind on cleaning. I'm still fighting
That
off
sounds...
a roach invasion. So.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
I wish, but the little buggers are freaking everywhere.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So.
Only problem with animals I've had is like ants everywhere in my house. That's
Yeah.
not fun.
All right, dude. Well,
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
wish
go
you
ahead
luck.
and end it here. Let me know if you need me to research anything or anything like that, and I'll do what I
Sure
can.
thing.
But I'll definitely get you a list of the resources that I'm gonna need
Yeah, thanks.
for the chicken farm.
And I'm gonna, I think in this episode I'm probably just gonna clear out an area like this. I'm probably like 3 blocks taller as well.
Yeah. Well, depending on how much longer you want your episode to go, you're probably at episode limit at this point, because I'm about that too.
Yeah. Well, I could make 2 episodes. That could work.
That could work.
Well, I'm just gonna do that and make a room for the chicken farm, and yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'll see you later. Let me know if you need any help. I'll try to pop on at some point and help.
Sure thing. And here we go with the spin transitions again.
Bye.